Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Divine. Alright, man, before we get into this video, make sure to like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get up into it. Alright, man, so, I know you probably saw my post earlier today. Pretty much how I was saying, you know, Madden has pretty much ran its course for me. And I really mean that. Now, the thing about Madden is, you know, I'm really competitive when it comes to Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see myself taking the game, like, you know, lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's football. We're all football fans at the end of the day, right? So when I look at Madden and I play Madden each year, because mind you, I'm not buying these games. I'm literally getting them for free. So when I play Madden, I'm playing it with the idea of being competitive, being better than the next, you know what I'm saying? And trying to put together these different schemes and stuff like that to be able to get ahead, not ahead, but over the opponent, right? I don't know why I keep saying right, but y'all get what I'm saying. So this game in particular, like, this pretty much marks the end for me, per se, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying the end as in like I'll never cover Madden again, but I can't be I can't be competitive in this game anymore. I just can't. So the first fumble that you see, right? I see the first fumble and I knock the ball out of this man's hand. I hit him and the lineman scoops the ball up as if he knew exactly where the ball was at and, you know, trying to keep the play alive. So do I want to say the game is scripted or predetermined? Not scripted, but maybe predetermined, right? So I was like, okay. The second time I hit him, I punched the ball out of his hand again. This time, the ball literally shifts to the lineman. I believe it was probably the same lineman from the first fumble recovery on the same drive and in the same game. The third time, yes, 3 times I've punched the ball out of this man's hand. The third time, I catch him in a tackle battle and I pop the ball out of his hand. Every last one of my Eagles players were literally fumbling over, not fumbling, but they were falling over the pile, stuck on the pile, and the ball sat there for at least 3 to 5 seconds before the guy even decided to pick the ball back up and try to do something with the ball. You know, stuff like this really disgusts me. You know what I mean? I don't understand why people still find a way to try to make this a user thing. You know, people keep acting like I'm just making this stuff up. I'm complaining just to complain. But it's like, when you get hit with this, what are you to do? If this game was more cohesive, if this game was more cohesive and it had more consistency of being a straight game versus it being compiled with, you know, all these flub ups, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I would pretty much just laugh this off. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. These are things that you just laugh off. But each year we've had Madden come out and constantly show us how incomplete this game is. You know, to me, this isn't an excuse for anybody, from Clint, for Sean Grady, anybody at the EA team. There's no excuse for you guys to have a game that's built upon a flawed engine. And Clint, we will show you these things up and down, and you are to never say anything. Somebody had commented one time and had asked me, do you not think that Clint sees these videos, or like you wasting your breath making these videos? You know, I think I replied back to it and I told him, I said, you know, most of the time I'm making these videos, it's to spread awareness, to make sure that if you're thinking about spending that 65 or 70, however much you're spending on Madden, I'll just put plus just in case you do Ultimate Team. But if you're thinking about putting money back into EA or back into Madden, this is why you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, man, you know, when I make these rant videos, I don't really call this necessarily a rant video, even though it says rant. But when I make these rant videos, like Rex said, we're all coming from a place of compassion. You know what I mean? We're all passionate about football. You know, as soft as that sounds, but it's the truth. You know, we love football, you know? So when I'm making these videos, I'm upset and I'm aggravated because I want to play a good football game. Now, shameless plug, Access Football 23 is out, which they've improved. You know, I'll link them in the description box down below. But, you know, it's frustrating to constantly play this game and try to make content, or try to be, not make content, but try to be competitive and be in leagues and stuff like that. And I'm constantly getting hit with this happening head to head on competitive. You know, these things shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's aggravating to keep seeing these things and people still find a way to make it a user issue. How do you excuse this? How do you still keep a chin up and still want to play Madden after that? Each time I boot this game up, I try to play with a fresh mind. Try to not keep in mind that they might screw me potentially in these games. So I try to, you know, keep a positive attitude about it. But here we are again, yet again, with the same exact thing. This one right here, this is the definite sign that I need to take a break from Madden. I need to go on a hiatus from Madden, because no one can tell me that, oh, you got to push through, bro. Oh no, man, you gotta keep going, man. We all deal with it. You don't deal with this. You know what I'm saying? People probably gonna say, oh, this happened only one time. Oh, you can't rule out a game because it happened to you only one time. Get over it. What a baby. What a crybaby. Dog, if you only saw, I say maybe a fourth of what I see in Madden, you'll probably be done with it too. But ladies and gentlemen, I say this to say, I'm gonna still make content for Madden, but as far as like being competitive, I just can't do it no more. Like, this is the end for me. I can't see myself putting in more time to this game and trying to make myself more competitive than the next if this game is gonna come out with these type of determined outcomes. Now, I still beat this dude, but at the same exact time, 3 times I punched the ball out of this man's hand, and you mean to tell me, and he scored on that drive too, you mean to sit here and tell me that this was okay? I'm supposed to just be cool with this? Clint can see this and he might not have an issue with any of this. He just might chalk it up to like rotten luck. But it's like, Clint, this has been going on for each year. Not necessarily this thing, but problems have been going on each year. You mean to tell me that this is something I'm supposed to just laugh off? Yeah, it's pathetic, man. It's really, really pathetic. And like I said, I'll still give you guys content for Madden, no doubt about that. But as far as me being competitive, this marks the end for me. I can't sit here and rack my brain anymore about why this isn't working, or why that ain't working, or why this is like that in order to win these games. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, man. But and another thing, save the comments about adjusting and adapting. Save the comments, because you know there's nothing to adapt to, there's nothing to adjust to when you have stuff, you know, namely like this that's going on, and you're supposed to just push through it. You know, stop telling people to adapt and adjust to stuff that is way out of their control. You know, a football game wasn't about if the game was going to let you win these games, or depending on what series of events led up to whatever led to, that's who became the winner, if that makes sense. You know, there's nothing you can adapt to. There's nothing you can adjust to. So retire that corny phrase. There's nothing that you can do with a game that won't allow users to control the outcome totally. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below, man. Appreciate the love and support y'all been showing the videos, most definitely. Welcome our new subscribers, man. I really appreciate the love and support y'all been showing the videos, man. I say it a lot because I mean that. I really do. But make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Hiatus, and I'm signing out. Peace.